Hello Chuckles, I'm Colonel Failure and you're watching the Transport Fever 2 in Japan, and we're sat just outside Uwajima, which is going to be the site of today's adventure, nay disaster, nay adventure, nay whatever it is. Is a train? That's the last we'll see of that for a while, because I'm about to seal it all off and commence the destruction. Yes, chums, it's July 1998. It may not feel like it, but it is. I've paused up, and this is the scene of the crime that we're about to commit. Basically, I'm going to kill the station. I'm then going to excommunicate, well, a lot. I've got just over 11 million quid in the bank, and my loan is clear at the moment. Won't be that way by the time I'm done, I bet you that much. What we're going to do is we're going to put in a new station that will serve flipping heck. No, you're really not going to get much out of this, are you? No. What are we looking at here? Well, what we're looking at is a large expense. No, it's fine. Look, if a job's worth doing, it's worth paying millions. Oh, gee. All right, well, look. We can reconsider this. Yeah. I mean, I might think about reconsidering it. Yeah. Maybe this isn't such a wise idea. No, this is very expensive. What you're doing? Yeah. I'll give you that. Yeah, tremendously expensive. All right, that's 4 million down the tubes already. Now we know. I know that one of the things I'm intending to do. Could I just get rid of the little bit at the end? No? Oh, alright, well, let's kill everybody's houses then. Yeah, what I know already is that the station I wish to build is going to cost me 3 million quid. I've done priced it up, friends, because, you know, that felt like a fairly sensible thing to do. Are we going to need to get rid of... Don't take any chances. Get rid of it now, and then you might be okay. I'm going to leave that million quid bit there, just in case I don't actually have to kill it. But I think it's fair to say that this lot is forfeit, and then we'll see how much more damage we need to do. Right, I can no longer afford the station that I wanted without investing in a loan. That's all right. I don't mind. No, it's all good. No, I'm thrilled. Right, okay. Let's give it a dab of brush size there. Yeah, we're going to need the land. I know, it was oh so beautiful with this minor inlet of watery stuff, but I need the land. So you can just shut up. Right, here we go. This is the station I have elected to represent us going into the future. And yeah, all right, okay, it's okay. Let's whip it round the other way. Might as well have the station building on the action side of town. And it's going to sit right about there. Now, I did look at a curved station. You can see there in the old station menu at the bottom. The next one along is curved station. And I'll be honest with you, I was tempted to go that way. But I decided not to go that way because it only allows you to have 2 tracks, which is not as many as I'm going to need. I've gone with 8, and I think that 8 might be overkill, but only by a little bit. Do you really? Yeah, only by a little bit. The aim, the picture I've got in my head here, Sunshine, is one of a heck of a lot of traffic coming through here. Yeah, I mean, I also considered, you know, setting up something elevated and just elevating my way out of and into and away from more danger. But no, I decided that we'll make this one a proper beefy lad, and we'll see how we get on with it. What are we going? What are you? No, look, you've already had the game crash while you were exploring this. That's true. That is true. Let's just go back to where we were when you had all the settings preset there. Oh, poo. Oh, no, it's fine. Just whack that on and you'll be groovy. I think, can we have it just... Yep, no, that's about the size of it. Really? Is that all? It felt bigger a moment ago. Well, that's what they all say. Okay, right, well, that's what we're going with. Cancel that for a moment. Go to the bank manager and go, I'm back again. Give me the money. He goes, really? You need 6.5 million for this caper? I go, yeah, I do. Is it going to help you generate more money? Not as such. and certainly not immediately. No, but trust me, over time, oh, it's going to have a negligible impact over time. Where are we going? About there? About there? About here? About there? Think it through. Yes, we've got a bit more. We've got a bit more city bulldozing ahead of us, but that's always true. What about that bridge over there? I think that bridge has had it. Okay, there we go. Right, I built it. I've committed. From here on in, it comes down to my studious adherence to things and stuff. Have they got access this side? Can I configure this to add a little bit more? I can. Oh, that's nice to know. Right, what have we got in the MISC? We've got waiting areas. We've got a large station. We've got, oh, hello there, nurse. What can you do for me? What does that do? Oh, it's very hard to say. Okay, all right. How much are you going to charge me for this? Oh, look at that. Oh no, I need more of this in my life. Yeah. Yeah, why would you do that at the end bits and not at the beginning? Why would you not? Yeah, am I having a rethink here? You might well be. Why would you not just build one regular platform without anything tasteful or excessive going on, and then, well, maybe I can get rid of that. Maybe I can get rid of the roofs that are already there. Go on then. All right, I will. I'll try. I can get rid of the roofs that are already there. Oh, we can make this sort of domed and interesting. You're domed and interesting. Thanks. Oh, you got rid of that bit then. Yeah, I'll probably put it back in a moment. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. Oh, I'm feeling the mood. I'm into it. Probably. Let's get rid of all of this. Yeah. No. Now this might not be as thoroughly Japanese as one may possibly hope in a Japanese themed playthrough. But the way I see it is that this is an old imperial throwback to the turn of the century, where Westerners and Europeans were coming in and getting heavily involved in stuff. All right, there. You can just put up with that as a concept. Yeah, it's going to have a bit of a westerny kind of a feel, but we all have a westerny kind of a feel from time to time, so I don't mind it too much. What does this look like? All right, now I've got... Oh, hello, what were you doing there? Whatever you were doing there, I liked it. Do more of that. Oh, yeah. What have I taken over there? Oh, sweetness. Oh, what? Where have you been? All right, okay, yeah, I'm well into that. Okay, that's superb. If I do this, presumably it does a flipping great aircraft hangar. I love it. I mean, the other bonus we get from this is we don't have to look at everybody who's sat here waiting. And then I think later on they spent a bit of money on a modern take on a similar motif, right, like that. Yeah, it'd be nice if those joined up somehow. Yep, but it doesn't matter that they don't. No, it really doesn't. It looks ace. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's more your kind of your Zeppelin hangar than anything else, but you know, people will love it, and they'll come from far afield in order to experience the majesty for themselves. Yes, they will. All right, yeah, and then go out like that. Why have I built it asymmetrical? Because I flipping felt like it. That's why. Yeah, no, that looks pretty much how it is. Do you want to do something like this on the end? No. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you know, forgive me for asking. All right. Yeah. Finish her off, and there she blows. It's looking absolutely tubular. Tubular is definitely what it's... You've built an extra something there that you might want to possibly get rid of. Done. All right. And then stick a bit more tubular on the end of it. Bonanza. Yeah. All right. Okay. That is a bonanza. And it's the kind of platform you don't mind waiting on, no matter what the weather. Now, we're going to need to put some kind of entry building here. We'll go with this rather mundane, if not a little traditional fare here, but I'm going to triple it up. No, we'll stick one sort of central-ish. How about that? Yes. Right, and then we'll have another couple of there that are full of concessions. Marks and Spencer. Yep, W.H. Smith's. Sweet. And then we'll slap. Yeah, you can probably sit there. Yeah, we'll have another one over there. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of side entrance action. You know, you're using up prime real estate that other people could have used to, you know, something. Yeah, I probably am. But do I look at the current time as if I give a damn? No, possibly not. Okay, right, let's go and do the other side, because, you know, they're going to want access as well, and I'm a generous soul. I'll let them in the door. I'll let them in the door. Okay, right, I've spent enough money on this. You sure? I'll probably spend some more in a minute. Okay. Right, so what we've ended up with is this caper here. If I unpause for just a second, maybe that water will disappear. Then again, maybe it won't. Oh well, look, we'll make it work. Right, let's put some large Strasse down the front of the station. Yeah, because this is the kind of place that you would have a large Strasse. You wouldn't have a moderately sized Strasse in this environment. No, it would be large and of epidemic style proportions. What are you talking about? And it will, as a result, you know, it will be quite the statement piece for visiting dignitaries. They'll go, oh, what a large Strasse you have. I go, oh no, yeah, I know. It's pretty impressive, isn't it? Now, are you going to make any effort at all to make this look like it's all part of the same thing? I would say yes, but I think, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and link this up onto there and see what sort of fuss it makes. I like it. Okay, well, that's the fuss that it's making. 600 grand's worth of fuss. Beautiful. That's come out badly. It hasn't... it's okay. It's okay. I have to say, I don't think this is going to be the last time we're going to be revisiting this particular edifice. I think it's highly likely we'll be back again. Have you given any consideration to how you're planning your people of the town to get from one side to the other? What do you think? Well, I think you haven't, because if you had thought about it, there would be a way for them to do so. But it currently appears as though there isn't a way for them to do so, and therefore I put it to you, you've given no consideration to that whatsoever. Yeah, you seem to have all the answers. Right, I didn't really want to bulldoze that, and yet here we are. Right, leave that alone. Okay, get rid of this bridge. Okay, yeah, go on, get shot of it. No, that was a default entry bridge. That one. I think we're going to have to come up with some kind of cunning wheeze, whereby we're going to merge a bridge with a flyover with a both sides with a something and a this and a that. Well, as long as you know what you're doing. Right, okay, let's... something, this. Get rid of it. There. Yeah, you're dead. You're gone. You're bulldozed. You're out of here. You can eat my compulsory purchase order, and so can your little dog too. Right, there we are. Finished? Yeah, I probably should have done that to start with. In fact, I probably should just take this road out. What are we looking at? 850 grand for all of it. That's the pricey bit, yeah. No, I'll leave that alone for the moment. Let's not just wantonly bulldoze everything. Yeah, I mean, that would change the habit of a lifetime. Right. Look, this is going to be so good. Yeah, if you say so. Now, the reason for so many tracks here is because I think I'm going to need them. Zooming right out, we've got our route out to Uwajima out here, which I could continue down to Miura. I could, and probably should, continue to Miura and, you know, and Shitaba and Yusu and anyone else down here? No, we're about there. We're further than about there. We're done. So yeah, by continuing out that way, we could have a kind of a branching line, a Yusu and then Shitaba, kind of an approach. You could also work Miura over to Kukobu. Kuko, yes. Yeah, Bo. Kubo. Very good. That's as close as you're going to get, but solid effort nonetheless. So that's going one way. Obviously, we've still got our line that hits up Kakubo and Kushima. We then have another that goes out through Ura and onwards to Yoshida. And then we've got Izumimachi out that way. But but that's going to extend further. I think we might be about there at that point. I mean, it's tempting to do like a super high-speed job that just goes out to a Canma, which could go in virtually a straight line to get there. I mean, you're going to have to do a little bit of a hook to get out of. No. Actually, I might not. But either way, you know, that's an option that is open to us. Might be quite good fun as well. Anyway, that's all extremely expensive stuff for the future. Let's concentrate, shall we, on the present. And the one thing that we are going to need is to build this in a way that means when I tear it up later on, as I surely will, that I've left enough space here to do all the business that I need to do. So let's come out as far as here. No, it's not going to work. If you want to do your little branch down down that way, start your curve early and often. Okay, we'll do. Right, get rid of some more of this. Yeah, no, you see, just, you know, to dispel the myth that I'd got all of this kind of pre-planned. I know, it really looks like I had, but no, I'd planned what the station was going to look like, and I have already changed that plan. So we're now freestyling it, and we'll see where we end up. That makes the most sense to end up in there. Okay, what do we slow down to? Doesn't really matter, does it? Well, you know the policy is you do the tightest of curves towards the end. Okay, whatever. It's going to be a slow approach anyway. I mean, there's no getting around it. That's the thing that's going to happen. Okay, right, and then we've got our. And if we made Miori a separate route, you could. I think I might. All right, okay. Well, in that case, plan it in. Right, and then hold on. Right, which means I'm going to make Uwajima Mori the starting point for my kind of Shinkansen high speeds. Endeavour, which means that as we look at it, this platform 8, platform 7, we're going to have as terminating tracks. Yep. 6 and 5 will be our through route on the high speed. Roger that. Okay, there you are. I'm never going to remember this, but you know, you've got to have some optimism that maybe something is good, something good's going to happen. Right, so we'll do this, yeah, and then we'll come back out this way. You know they're using standard track in that station. Oh, are they? Hold on, let's have a look. And also, I'm not absolutely ruddy thrilled about the way we've got grass coming through our lovely bit of concrete here. Yeah. You could have gone a slower way doing this, but I'm very pleased you haven't. Yes. Well, is that a deal breaker or what? No, I'm sticking with it. Stations can follow their own rhythm. They can enjoy or endure their own take on the world. I will, however, stick to my guns and we'll go with the J planks for that lot. Right. Okay. Now we're going to need this to be two-way track. Yes. Inside or outside? Go inside. We've got more space that way. Okay. So if we put our curve branch here. Yeah. Now I'm not going to finish this now, but obviously you've got to work on the assumption that at some point you're going to run more than one train on a bit of track. You've just got to do it, and that way, you know, we're kind of prepped for that. I think we're kind of prepped for that. I think we are too. And then the last one is as yet unbuilt, but let's get the track in anyway, because in a moment I'm going to try something exuberant with a bridge. Oh, good luck. Yeah, how would you get out there? Straight through the hillside? No, that's a rubbish route. What about following around, go by the side of this farm, snake around the outside of the mountainy hill bit there, snake back around that, or maybe spend big and go across the bay. I think that's probably the way to go. Okay, all right. Now, I mean, the reason for making that its own route is that I think it's a big enough, an interesting enough route that it's worthy of its own setup. Okay, all right. And then if we put the branch at about the same point here, yeah, Yeah, maybe go just a little bit further. Just that I kind of go... Because later, you know for a fact, later on I'm going to go, what was I thinking of doing there? I'd obviously got something in mind. I do it every series. Is that I'll go, yeah, I'll build that in now, and then later on, that'll turn into something, you know, tremendous and amazing. And then I just completely forget what I was planning to do it for. Right, so 1 and 2 will not need an ongoing connection. Yeah, but... Yeah, all right, okay, yeah, but is a perfectly fine thing to say at this point. Let's now demolish this bridge and the junction, and let's turn the junction into something that you can be pleased with. I think this is going to be a quad track coming out, even if it's serving more... Well, it's going to be serving 6 platforms. Yeah. But it is a quad track coming out, you're not wrong. Alright, okay. Alright, yeah. And based on the minute count of this episode, yeah, we should be at the... We're about there now, let's switch it on and fix any bugs. Yeah, alright. Alright, settle in, people. This might take a minute. Right, so you are going to be the prime directive here. Now, if you come round something like that. Look at it. Yes. Look at it. No. Right. That's why you look at it from both sides. There you go. Something like that. Yeah. Warning. Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's follow that as the yellow brick road and see if it will do everything we need it to. So if we're going to quad out from here, yeah, you're going to need, I know, some kind of, don't say it, junction. Yeah, maybe here is not the junction though. No, you've got to do it here. If you've got reversing services, backing services coming in here, then they are going to need to be able to transition over to the outbound track. Well, what if we declare these, what we've been looking at, in, out, in, out. Yeah, where are your points? Well, that's the one that's going up to Waiwanamori. Yes. So these are all effectively terminating tracks. Are they, though? Yes. Are they really? Yeah, they probably are. Right. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm starting to second guess myself too much now. I'm just going to carry on. I'm going to power through, and then when it's wrong, as it's likely to be, I'll fix it in a bit. You're going to need depot access no matter which way. You access. All right. Well, I can say it however you like. Yeah, maybe think about that in a minute. Oh, I think it would be wise to think about it now. Right. Okay. All right. I've almost got this. I've almost got a handle on how this needs to work. Right. Yeah. Up a bit. Yeah, definitely need to be up a bit because we want to bridge up across the river whatnot here. Although, if we're upping the angle, it means that creating a set of points off here is going to look a little bit, you know, dubious. All right, get you over there. How's that look? You know what? Pretty sturdy. I mean, that's using the Invisibridge. I think we should be using something a little bit more glorious than that. You know what this calls for? Yeah, I know what this calls for. Where is it? There. Oh, yes. With some of this. I like it. Well, obviously you like it. It's good. What are other options? Still good, but it's not quite as good, though, is it? That's nice. Yes, it's nice too. I mean, yeah, it's all a bit westerny. I know it's all a bit westerny. What about the bridge of the Shanghai Metro? Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose, but you've lost a lot of drama there, haven't you? T-beam Rusty? Oh, that's very nice, actually. I like that. But not for here. No. Here you need something properly ostentatious. We could go for the suspension bridge. Yeah, I mean, there's ostentatious and then there's just ridiculous, isn't there? Let's go back. It's going to be either this one, which is green. That's obviously, you know, working. What's the U2 bridge? I don't know. You got Bono on it, wailing about flipping rainforest or something. Yeah. Yes. That's good. No. Right, okay, we're torn between this one, yeah, and that one. That's also green. Yeah, I know, that's troubling, isn't it? What about that one? Yeah, I mean, it's good. Everything you're doing here is right. See, I mean, it's super. Look, does it matter? It matters to me, and therefore it should matter to everyone. I think we're never going to use these again, so let's get the steel flaming arches in. Green or red and cream. You know what? That's gonna look nice in a YouTube video thumbnail. Yeah. How's your angle? Well, it's not what you might call convenient. No, it's not. I think we're going to have to come around this way a little bit. You're bending your bridge. Yeah, I know, but the bridge doesn't seem to be arguing too much about it. Not at the moment, anyway. Okay. No, I think we're there. I think we're settled. Can you make that work? I can make anything work, mate. You know that. What about that? Yeah, that's still good. Hold on. Haven't you done something wonking the other way out of the station? I have, but that's all set up to make this look as dramatic as humanly possible. All right, just give it a little bit more. Slap it in. All right, good. This is going to look absolutely flipping golden when we're done with it. Yeah, and you right. Yeah, no, this is the stuff. This is the business. This is the kind of bridge that you're going to go, it's a bridge, because it is. Yeah. Right. Okay. So theoretically, this should be enough of an approach to satisfy a high-speed route that heads out. I'm going to say west for the sake of argument, but who the heck knows? And also another one that potentially rockets in a straight line, kind of that way a bit, and then a more local services route that heads up through Uzumimachi. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, that's whether that works or not is going to come down to how I set up the junction, which I'll be doing in, let's say, about 2.5 minutes. I just need to get this set up first. Not so keen on that. Yeah, you could do it better, but I think it's going to be practical enough. It's just that it looks like there's something weird going on here. You've built weirder. That much is definitely true. Right. Yeah, bring them on out here. Do you want to merge into one now? No. I'm gonna put together some kind of massively convoluted 6 to 8 track kind of junctionette in a moment. One would say if it was 6 to 8 tracks, it is no longer a junctionette. Yeah. All right. What about? Well, see, that's come off. It has. You know, double slip junctioning kind of behaviour all over the joint, and I think you're golden. All right. Go on. It might go on, but I think you've ruined it. Something like that. Yes. Yeah. Because this end, I know that end station might well need access to that one. Shouldn't do though. Let's put it in. We can always change it up later. Just make sure it doesn't look too weird. You know what? I'm pretty surprised, but the Katina has actually come out of that looking pretty stellar. Okay, right now let's slip everything up here before I forget to do so. Yeah, and I'm fairly sure that's going to allow everything to access everything at least one way. We may run into the occasional dab of problems coming in the other direction, but I think we'll probably be able to resolve that, sort of. Okay, yeah. Do you reckon that's enough? No, I probably don't. What if, and bear with me here, and that also looks weird. I know it does. All right, I tell you what, I might take another swing at this junction while you're not watching, because it's going to take a little while to get it at all. Yeah, bring it out like that. Yeah. Now the reason I'm putting this in is mostly to facilitate getting to a depot somewhere. Although I have to say, I'm sharing my thoughts here. I was thinking, you could put a depot out here. You're going to go, yeah, great, but it doesn't help us with these services that are running out only one way. So, no. So, yeah. So, all right. Now, do you fancy doing this? Well, I don't know how much medication you're on, but I would suggest that that was never going to work. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you. What about getting over to there? It's got too much curvature. Nah, it's just the right amount of curvature. There you go. All right, see, there you can get somewhere. Yeah, but that's all you can get. You'd want a diamond after that in order to make that function in the slightest. Yeah, I probably would. All right, well, look, I'm going to put that in just to suggest to myself that, you know, you possibly ought to with some of that. Now, I want to try one more thing before I move on from this section. 2.5 minutes. What are you talking about? Where's Johnny Ballast? He's over here. No, that's gravel. Ballast. It's in here somewhere. It's one of the best ones. There we go. Go on. All right, grass be gone. Right, brush size down a bit. Strength is fine. And then, all right, we can colour it in and get rid of the grassy bits. Now, that's a big job and quite boring. I might do an entire video dedicated to it, and you'll be grateful for having been present to see it happen. Yeah. There you go. See, now it's looking like it's, you know, proper modern and whatnot. Oh, yeah, whatnot is definitely one of the things. Can I also do the station, since I'm checking? Go on, are you going to have a profound effect on the station? You're having a profound effect on the station. All right, okay. That's a job to do in isolation, but I just wanted to make sure it worked. Okay. Right, that end is connected up. Is it? All right, hold on. I'm going to put a temporary in here. Just stick a temporary in there. Yeah, right. As for this one here, that's already fine and dandy. Okay, all right. Well, progress is occurring. I think I probably will bring this out ever so slightly and maybe have this as a bit of a scenic yard kind of an idea. Yeah, okay. But we do have exterior connectivity and access and things that's going on there. And now all we need to do is just make it sort of connect up. Now, I'm going to drag you over here, rather like that. Really? Yes, I'm doing this as the first move. I think this is the wrong move. Because, you know, no, I don't. That's why I'm asking. Captain Depot can just sit there for the moment. I'll hook it back up if I need it. And then we'll run. What are you thinking? Why would you do this to yourself? Although, if you did that properly, it would probably look quite cool. You know what? It probably would at that. All right, okay, I'm going to do that properly. Hang on, let's go. Right, so you're going to need to back this up a little bit. This has rather killed off your opportunity to resolve your junction problems here. But if you can make this work, it's going to have been worthwhile. All right, now then, just give me a kind of side-on view. Is it just me? I built this on the flat, but it doesn't look like it's flat, does it? It's probably because it's not. It looks like it's going downhill. And based on the fact that the track there goes underground ever so slightly, or it dips into the ground, it's not flat. No, that flat is a thing that it's not. So do we separate the bridge midway in order to maintain a bit of height at this end? Or should we just... I think I'll take it back as far as here and see if I can make that work. But it's possibly going to fight me. All right, well, let's find out. First job, take it over there. Next job, bring it on up. Okay, then... No, don't you snap. Snapping will not make you a strong bedfellow for this operation. Right, okay. There's a target. You're on line. Okay, well, with the invisible bridge, that worked out brilliantly. Looks terrible. Yeah, it does. But at the same time, yeah. Ooh, that's nice. You're using the invisible bridge, son. It's never going to work with a real one. Ah, you have no faith. Get some faith in you. I think we're going to go with a bit of Shanghai Metro here. Let's go concrete. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I know. Doesn't it sicken you when it works? I mean, not when you do it, obviously. When you do it, you kind of go, oh, that's a relief. When I do it, you kind of go, he's a jammy git, he really is. Yeah, 140. And you're going to run a what on there? I'm going to run a Shinkansen. Yeah, you might need a little bit more, you know. No. It's allowing it. What? Well, it shouldn't. Right. What's your speed limit there, capering friend? 600 kilometres an hour. It's a little bit more than I need, but I'll take it. Yeah. Also, yeah. I have to say, I don't think that's tall enough. No? No, it's usually the very top of the catenary poles indicates how much space is needed below. I mean, I don't think you're going to get collision because even with a pantograph up, you're not going to get higher than the pantograph cables themselves. Yeah. Okay. What if we... Huh? Does that make you happier? You know what? It does. What about this that's going on here? Well, okay, the less said about that, the better. But I'm prepared to tolerate it on the basis of what we're doing. You know you're going to have to relay all of this, right? I know. Right, okay, stack that in there. And then because we're going to change up the bridge type, we'll get rid of this one. You can't have mismatched bridge types. I mean, what next? I mean, that's a recipe for chaos. You know, they'll come out of the warp and all of that. You've done too much 40k lately, mate. Just let it go. Ease it off. Right, stick that on there. It does look nice, though, doesn't it? Well, you know, it looks passable, certainly. Oh, I think it looks better than flipping passable. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Yes! That was never a certainty, but it's flaming well worked. And apart from that bit, which looks a little bit dubious, we've kind of got it. I'll stick a tree in there or something later on, and that'll look, you know, that'll look normal. It'll look totally natural. Okay, right. Okay, so that's now doing whatever it's supposed to do. That one is connected up. Everything's connected up. We do still have the red lozenge of you done goofed. I think you might need to relay this bridge. If we look at it from here. Yes. See, you've got a bit of elevation going on over there to get it up to a sensible height. And it starts coming down in order to meet the other bank. But actually what you want is this bank to actually be a bit higher up. Now that's good for the bridge that we just built, but poor for the track running underneath. I'm going to let that bed in for a little while to see how I feel about it. Meanwhile, we've got two big jobs left to do. Well, I say big. We've got two jobs, right, of indeterminate size still to do. The first of which is, how are the people of Uwajima going to get from one side of the station to the other? This is important because I want them to. Alright, okay. Yeah. Now, you people should consider yourself lucky that this piece of road here felt it within its heart to connect up with my straight piece here. Straight, eh? Straight enough to form a junction. Otherwise, you'd all be deceased now. I've only got 800 grand left. Okay. That's 800 grand out of my 6.5 million quid loan. How much? Yeah, all right. No need to rub it in. So, you know, the route A is to just pop a wheelie over the top and do a humpback bridge, right? We'll try route A and see if it would play ball. I don't want to do route A. There you go. There's route A. It's going to allow a level crossing. No, it's to do that, right? You know, of that kind of ilk, which I could probably make work by clicking enough. If I click enough buttons, it will play ball at some point, right? Let's just assume it has, because I'm right. That's not good enough. No. Tell you what might work. Okay, go on. All right, let's up the tempo here. I think you need like 4 or 5, something like that, to get across. That's 5. Yes. Ideally, somewhere where we can sit. You could go pillarless. Oh, sure. Yeah, you could go pillar. All right, I'll do it again. Hang on. Come down one. All right, get across there like that. All right, you got a pillar collision. Not if I go as far as here, I haven't. Yeah, and also, there should be another pillar at the other end. Well, should be doesn't really cut it, does it? Hold on, we've got a load of bridges we can choose from here. All right, what are you? I reckon we might have a bridge pillar collision there. Okay, all right, what else you got? Straight for no. No. No, that's not worked. Okay, hang on. Let's just try some of this traditional business. It's super, but no. Yeah, again, there's nothing holding it up. Yeah, but you know what? If you were to shorten that to, say, there, and put in supports that it's not tall enough, put in supports that are semi-convincing, you could say, actually, given the amount of underside truss work you've got going on, that probably would self-support. Yeah, all right. Okay, good. Right, moving on. Oh, baby. That is an oh baby bridge, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's not tall enough. No, it's not. All right, now, I'm going to spare you. I'm going to make this bridge work and connect up. You do not want to see how this particular sausage is manufactured. Give me a moment. Yeah, okay, I can see what you're saying. You're saying, you appear to have compromised on the dream. Well, look, I somewhat had to compromise on the dream a little bit there because I've run out of money again, and I have spent all of it. I've ramped my loan up to a state that it's going to take me a while to pay it back, and the bridges are close to what I want. So here's the first one anyway. This is the connection that's going to lead over to Industry Island here. I've made it so it connects up both. So you've got that. It's a convoluted route to get across the river, but it is a route across the river. But that's that one. However, this one I'm slightly more pleased with. This is living the dream. We just did it the other side of the station because it was easier. And there it is. And you kind of go, you've done adequately there. And I think, yeah, I have actually done adequately. Insofar as I'm not going to be able to, well, I don't know, I haven't tried it, but I suspect quite strongly that is not going to wiggle through there. No, not in a compelling way. You'll get these out. That'll go. All right, okay, yeah, that's something, I suppose. Don't know why, but it is. But yeah, so the way that I built those, okay, I'll show you how I built it, because it took 45 minutes to get that built. That's why I skipped it. Not because you wouldn't want to see it happen, but just I knew it was going to take a while. Right, so firstly, get your height right, okay? Build yourself a little bit of bridge, and then level it up. There you go. Now, cancel that and do it again, because if you haven't got it set on level to start with, it tries to do some kind of madcap flaming angle. Yeah, flaming madcap flaming angle on me, son. Yeah, it's doing a madcap flaming angle there. Let's try it again. Yeah, no, right. If you do it like that, right? Okay, here we go. So, bit of bridge, yeah. No madcap flaming angles going on. Choose the weapon of choice. How much is this costing? All right, this is inexpensive for a demo. We'll slap in your bridge type, and then you go, yep, solid, 100 grand. Yeah, all right, it's still a demo. And then you kind of go, it is rather floating, though, isn't it? So you kind of go, oh, well, I think I've got some pillars in stock. I've got some pillars in stock, right? So then you grab a pillar that you like, and I like this skinny little number here, and you kind of go, oh, this doesn't appear to be present. And you kind of go, elevate. Right, until you get, I mean, that's ruddy mysterious for starters. Get that to the point that you're quite happy with it. And the way that I've done that is I've taken it to the ends of these beams, just to the point. Obviously, I'll have matched the rotation. Oh, okay, I'll show you how to match the rotation. To match the rotation, firstly, get your height right, okay, which is just before it pokes through the end there. Then take it over to the bridge and just do a little bit of fine tuning on the turn to make sure that you are lying in parallel with the end of the bridge. You see, and see, I'm too high. Down, there you go, right there. And then poke it through the end so you can see kind of central, and then just ease it back a little bit more, plunk it in, and you get one of them. Slap one of those on the end of each one of your doodahs here, and you end up with something that looks halfway, you know, like a bridge. And so that's what I did. And yeah, trying to get it laid out in a way so I got the curve. Do not do that with the bulldozer on. So I got the curve exactly where I wanted it. That took about 15 flaming attempts. But yeah, so I built this bit first, and then I built that bit over to there, and then I put the road underneath, and then I built this bit over here. I was going to transition to this regular green business. Oh, I've got one more bit to do. Now, this auto builds, this green stuff auto builds with a brick whatnot underneath, and I don't want a brick whatnot underneath. I want it to look like exactly the same stuff that I built the rest of it out of. So I'm going to fake it, and that's the point. See, that's what we do here. Now, I don't need to cover the whole of the brickwork, just enough to kind of sell that it's made out of the same stuff. Also, your angle's wrong, son. Hang on, wait. Oh, you know, a proper top-down view wouldn't kill you, would it? So there you go, twizzle it ever so slightly. Plunk it pretty much centre with the pillar that's there already. And then, you know, press the button. Oh, yeah, that's the last thing you need to do. Right about there. There you go. See, that looks... Look, from a distance, it's going to sell that it's all part of the same caper. At least it does to me. No, it doesn't to me, because I know exactly that it isn't part of the same caper at all. It's part of an entirely different caper. But we'll live, and I'm not overly convinced by the overhang going out the end there. But I think if you were to spend the time and put, I don't know, maybe some kind of archy, gantry something or other over the top of that, it could look kind of cool. What else have I done? I spent a lot of money bulldozing everything from over here because I need to lay the roads back in, and slapped in a bit of road there for some side access, put in a bus stop. Yeah. And at some point in putting the bus stop, I decided it needed 5 bus stops there. So I guess we're running 5 different routes through Uwajima. All right, fair play. I mean, I make the rules. It's all good. Last job now. Last job is to unbreak that which is broken. Good. I mean, I haven't exactly got a million flaming train routes. How difficult's it going to be? Right. Uwajima, yeah, to Izumimachi. All right, where's that going then? That just goes out there. Okay. And then comes back again. Really? Yeah, so there and back. Really? You sure? Yes. No, look, it can't possibly... No, look, you've got a Wainamori on the get up here as well. Okay, fine. Right, so let's fix this. This is the green line, which swings in underneath. We're coming from... Izu, right, Itsu, let's say Itsu, right, okay, and then you want to traverse through platform 1, which is not going to work for you. You're going to need a dab of, what's that going to be, 5? Let's go out on 5, please. Uwajima, this one, go for plat 5, right, out to Wainamori, yes, and then back in. Come through on plat 4, please. Okay. No, it's a no-go. No, it shouldn't be plat 4, it should be plat 6. Plat 6. There you go. See, that should be happy. Well, it's not giving you any flags of unhappiness now, so that one, I reckon, is fixed. Signalling, you say? Oh, yeah, that's a thing people do, isn't it? Anyway, we've got this other one to fix here. You're going Uwajima out of Ura, right? Okay, so you're out of Ura, and then you're coming back in. Let's ramp you through whichever track you're supposed to ramp through on. Where are you going? Uwajima, yeah. And then down to Kokokokokokaboo. Oh, I didn't think it did that. No, apparently it does. Okay. Well, we could... no, wait. Hang on. I've got to... No, wait a minute. Hang on. That's not going to work. Oh, yes. Yeah, you didn't know what your route actually did you? It would appear not. Can we get... No, hold on. I built points and stuff for just this occasion. Yes. But you didn't... You observed at the time that you suspected that this junction was not going to do the job for which you had set it up. And now we're going to prove that out. Yeah, I want to go over there. Yeah, you can't. I'm going to need to rebuild this junction then, aren't I? Yeah. I'm going to do that off camera while the nice people aren't watching, while I'm advancing the game to kind of build up the kind of cash that we're going to need. We could just change this route. I like your thinking. Okay, no, that's strong thought. Where's the train? Could be anywhere. Where are you going? You're going to Kokobu. Well, whatever it's called. Poo. Okay. No, it's fine. This is nothing that more track won't solve. This is everything that more... Okay, all right, fine, carry on. Yeah. So you're out there somewhere, aren't you? Yeah. And you're going to need to be somewhere in this flipping melee. Yeah. Well, hold on. Oh, this is... I think you might be overthinking this. It would be one of the first times, but even so, I think you might well be making problems out of stuff that doesn't exist. Right, it's going into platform 1. Let's have going to go in platform 8. Chancy. All right, okay, right, we're out of platform 8. So you've managed to do that bit. Yeah, you've done the wrong platform. No, hold on, have you? Yeah, you have. You've gone the wrong. You've blown a gasket. You're just grinding metal. Now, buttocks. Yes. All right, we could cancel Aura. There isn't going to be enough demand there to warrant that train. Oh, heck buckets. Well, you can heck buckets as much as you like. You're going to need to swerve over and get onto these two here. Well, that's not even possible. Yeah, I know, because of how you built the station. Yeah, I know. We could change up the points there and make it so it works temporarily. Well, if I'm going to be tearing them up again later, there's really no harm in me doing so, is there? There's all manner of harm in you doing so, sunshine. Right, okay. Go on, do that. Yeah. Look, we only run 3 routes, and one of them doesn't even come through this way. Just get it over onto there, and everything will be peachy. I'm not sure you can. Go on, everything will be peachy. I bet there's a pillar in there, isn't there? There isn't. I chose one that looked strong enough, even though it did not have as many pillars as one might normally hope for. What about there? Look, it's flipping ugly, but I think it might do the job. Right. Yeah, call it up. Okay, good. And then it's just because it's got the wrong platform assignment. So instead of 1, let's go to 8 again. Fixed it. You haven't. You're definitely going to. I've put it on full juice there, just to try and get us seeing what the heck is occurring. Right. I'm going to need to rebuild this junction, friends, because it's a horror story. Hopefully, I can do it in fact, I might fix this bridge approach at the same time. I think if we keep this bridge elevated for longer, so maybe segregate this separate track for longer as well. Yeah. I'll make that work. That's going to be fine. So yeah, I'll fix that, and then I might change the routes up a little bit as well. So I might make this what I talked about when I set the route up, which is just going to be a little shuttle 3-pointer kind of a get up. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I think I'll probably put in the passenger commuter bit as well. I'll do all that while you're elsewhere having a nice time, and when you come back, we'll have made some progress, and I'll give you a tour of that, because it's going to take. Let's say I'll be back around the year 2000. And that I should have made the money back by that point. I hope I've made the money back by that point, and then we'll move forwards and onwards and upwards, and probably not sideways. There you go. How many are you packing there, Chief? You gonna tell me? 21. That's not enough to make a profit. No. You know what you've missed? The opportunity to ride on the train as it went through the magnificent station you just built. Yeah. What I do want to see though is this going to cause any kind of a flambe with other services? You should at least put one signal on there somewhere. There's going to be a train that's just sat there going, I don't know. Actually, it might not, because we're up. See, look, it doesn't give a monkeys. It's in the same block as the other train, but it kind of goes, all right, we're not going to talk to each other. It's all going to be fine. Yeah, I know, but I mean, there's getting away with it, and then there's getting away with it. Right, I'm just waiting so we can ride the train on the last leg here. There you go. Do that. Ride on. Here we go. Oh, I'm feeling it. I've been Colonel Failure, everybody. Thanks very much for watching. It was a little bit of an elongated session this time around. A little longer than I would normally choose. We're squeaking through. There's a duff pillar. That's all right. I'm going to rebuild this junction. Pylon, I think, rather than pillar. Yeah, okay. We're in the station. It's magnifique. Yeah, it is quite magnifique. All right, I'll catch up with you next time. If you haven't subscribed, yeah, good. Glad we could have these words together. Catch you next time. Cheerio. Preparation, friends. That's our watchword for today. Because I didn't do any. Other than kind of sizing up the station and figuring out that actually the bendy station, for as good as it is, I mean, it's certainly practical. It crashed the game twice, but that's because I went, nah, I don't like that. Click another button. Did it too quickly, and the game went, no, you don't. No, anyway, bendy station, can't have enough tracks. Shame, but I've ended up with a station that I really rather like, so that's all good. The junction out the far side of the station, on the other hand, no, it's bad, isn't it? Isn't it? Well, it doesn't really matter whether you think it's bad or not. I've already bulldozed it. It's gone. I spent about 2 hours, I reckon, after this one, just kind of going like, right, earn some money so that we can do the next stage of development and sort that flipping junction out. All I've done is I've brought 4 tracks out. Well, that's quite effective. 4 tracks out, Diamond Junction, the whole thing. The other 2 tracks, whoop, knock the microphone. Big hand gestures, you see, and swing those 2 pairs of tracks into the middle, merge it all, jobs are good. And yeah, actually a really, really simple solution. I was in my own head, friends. I was trying to be too complicated and clever and what have you, and ended up doing something stupid. So yeah, that's fixed. It all works. It's all glorious. I've added another passenger train or 2 to a route we already had. I've changed the loco on another one. And we're all set for our next adventure, which is all about oil. Will be our next. I haven't done it yet, so it might end up being about something else. You know how I change my mind without really realizing it. Oil.